1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. Hello. Hello everybody, hello and welcome to Pixel World's live stream. My name is Jake and I am the community manager here at Pixel World's headquarters. Hello everybody, hello and welcome. Today is a special live stream. Before today, we've actually never shared anything about the update, at least in this way, before. Ever. Never. And today what we are going to do here with you guys, we are going to go inside the development beta servers that only I can access, nobody else. And we're going to go there and we are going to take a look at the wiring. Where is it right now and what is happening with it? We're also going to be playing around with it a little bit, and you guys will have a chance to suggest anything if you want me to try something, or if you want me to do something with the wiring, we can try it out. Just a TLDR, so everybody should know about this. Everything is still subject to change. So that means that's nothing that you're going to see here is final. Everything might change, but I don't think everything will change. But just so that you guys know that there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to show you guys today, and still a lot of that might change and is still subject to change. Okay. Censored PW, free world logs. I wish there would be a way. Hello, thank you so much for the €2 donation through Super Chat. Okay, first, before I get hot, I'm going to take my shirt off. This is starting to be like a traditional thing. Okay, quickly gonna jump into this scene while I'm taking it off. Just wait a minute, guys. Oh. Alright. Now let's jump back. Hey! Magically, the hoodie has disappeared. Alright. Alright, so, but before we do anything like that, we're gonna have a small Q&A session if you want to talk to me about something. A small one, I think. Not a long one. And Nepe is also here with us today, but he was today in the dentist's office, and 3 of his tooths were removed, so he's not happy. He's very sleepy, so no close-up on Nepe today. But he's here with us today. Alright. So, but before anything else, let's see who is here today. Hello. Say something in the chat if you want to get a shout out. Let's see who is here today. I'm King Easy. Hello. John the Horse. How are you doing? Mad Cyber 2131. Hello. How are you doing? Official Mr. Samir. Hello. Black Whites 18, hello, how are you doing? Emil 19, KHTTK, hello, how are you doing? Nico Capel, hi, hey man. Joan the Horse, did I say that? Hello, Kurt as well, hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wushy Bushy, how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Spacer Hawk 06. Hello, Ali Balsi, hello, how are you doing? G-Pad 2006 Gaming, hello, how are you doing? Look at one, hey, how are you doing? Sweet Pink as well, hey. Patter Luxington, hey Jake, long time no see. Hello, Patter Luxington, hello. Bailey as well, Dixon Bones, Poppary Funny, hey guys, how are you doing? Speedy Boy Gamer, welcome, welcome. Anita, welcome. Siggy as well. How are you doing? Minute was Mena Laulajan, and hello, how are you doing? Simo Erola, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. John Michael, hello. Epic Carrots, awesome name. How are you doing? Ricard Roblox, hello, how are you doing? Hey mate, hey, Martel Play as well. Hey, Wellboy Brawl Stars, welcome, welcome. Alam GT as well. Super Banana Gaming, no editor. Hey man. Dark Gamers 09, Rico66 as well. Welcome, welcome. What type of coffee do you drink? Dark roasted coffee. That's probably the best way of saying that. Joni Seppälä, welcome, welcome. Rico66, Romsav89, Luffy Senpai, Wandering Soul, Baka Gaming. Hello everybody. Hello, hello. And thank you very much for the subs, guys, and welcome. Crown So Easy, Mummo Teppo, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Chain TP, Dave Thompson as well. Thank you so much. And follow from G Zonion. Welcome. Ecstasy, welcome, welcome. Wiring, here we go. Yes, and of course, remember, wiring is coming into the game next month, so about 1 month from now, the 17th of June. But I'm showing this to you because I also want your feedback on the feature. So I'm showing also this so early to you guys so that we have time to, for example, make some changes if we need to do some changes. So if there's something that is hard to understand or something like this. Of course, the feature itself is kind of complicated. The camera is a little smudgy. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, so much better. Yeah, it's still not the best, but still a lot better. Okay, but yeah, what is wiring? New word I need to learn. All right, that's also a good thing. So I get to show you guys this. But yeah, so there's still a lot of stuff to change, and also I want your feedback on the wiring system. How to get the wiring items. We're gonna take a look at that as well today. I'm going to show you guys how it's gonna take a look right now. How it's looking right now. So remember, guys, like 2 days ago, our wiring tool was still a fish. But now there should be an exact like wiring tool and everything. But there is still wrong graphics in many other places, and the stuff are not working exactly how it's supposed to be. There are placeholders and this kind of stuff. So just remember, if something looks a little bit weird, it's probably gonna be changed. Will wiring add a new background layer? Kinda, yeah. Kinda not, but kinda. The wiring is invisible, basically, but you can access that. What is wiring, though? Best way of, like, letting people understand, because it's so familiar to them, it's not working exactly like it, but basically, you can think it as a redstone in Minecraft. So it's basically like redstone in Minecraft. So kinda like that. But still works a lot different. Will there be a reference to Minecraft Redstone? There are a lot of references and stuff in Pixel World. I don't know about it yet. Don't know about it yet. But we are using much more... We're not taking a look at like wiring in that sense, like the redstone in that sense. We're taking more look at the electronic components in real life and trying to bring that into the game, so you could build as much as possible of stuff. Yeah. So the thing that we're... Hello, Lara Bigaloni. So what we're doing is trying to give you guys as much tools as possible so you can do as much stuff as possible. Tala Sindo GT, thank you very much for the sub, as well as MXKXY. Thank you so much. Jurinta Burkertaite. I have no idea how to say that. Jurinta Burkertaite. Huh? Hello, Royal Tofu. Hello. Do you mean Terraria wiring? Yeah, kinda. There are, yeah, well, kinda. But you guys will see that in a few minutes. But before, hey, wait, are you really a real Jake? Crown so easy. Yes, I'm the real Jake, the one and only. Are you making a wiring kit? If so, how much? Don't know, Myth. I don't think we don't have that done yet. I don't know yet what's going to be the price. And still, everything is subject to change, so everything can still change. Alright, so, let's do any questions about something else than wiring before we jump into the game. I got actually the game already open, but on the development server. So remember, guys, if I go to somewhere else, I'm in the development environment or beta servers or however you want to call them, so you cannot join me in those worlds. What is the next update? It's the wiring. And also summer update is coming in that. Is it like electricity? Bradley, yes, it's kinda like electricity. Kinda. I think it will be a bug because of this update. Oh, like you guys probably today are gonna see a lot of bugs. Most likely. At least today. But remember, there's still 1 month until this comes to the live servers. To you guys. But yeah. And by the way, if you hear anybody else having this problem with fawners or people not getting into the worlds or it's getting stuck in 75% when they're loading into the world, say to them to get the latest updates from the App Store, so whatever it is, like Google Play or Steam. Just make sure that they, like, ask them, hey, have you taken the bug fix update? If you guys have the same thing, there is a bug fix update right now in the stores. Everything except iOS. iOS is coming like in... It might come today or tomorrow, I think. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? Yes, I am. Can you open doors with wiring? We think that should be possible. I'm not sure if it's possible already in the game. But the point is to make it so. Do you need to pay bills for electricity? Not in the game. Will it be as the Steam blocks in GT? I have no idea what is the Steam block. Probably no. Probably no. Patrick Anderson donated 3 euros to Super Chat. Hello, Jake. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Welcome. Voltic Trend. What's up, brother? Welcome, Voltic Trend. Wiring moving blocks. At least how it looks like right now, you will not be able to move blocks. But we will have to take a look at it in the future. That's quite hard to do, to make the blocks move, but definitely something that we are looking at. Maybe not coming right away. Yeah. All right. Are we ready? I think we're getting a lot of questions about the wiring. Okay, why don't we jump into the game? Let's go! Yeah, let's go. Start the stream, you evil muffin. PW Blaze, thank you very much for the sub. Okay. Let's jump into the development environment, guys. I might actually... Okay, before we do that, I'm going to get more coffee. I'm going to get more coffee. So, you need to wait like 1 minute. Take a look at the sleeping Nepe on the background. And I will be back once... in 1 minute. So, don't go anywhere. I will be back and we are going to take a look. Go into the development environment. Why don't we... Okay, I'm going to jump already inside the game. And I'm coming back. Maybe I should do this. I'm going to open the shop item packs and you can look at this. So as you guys can see, there are a little bit like wrong graphics. So wiring graphic won't look like this. But I'm going to open this. And you can take a look at these while I go and take more coffee. I'll be right back. Alright. I have to read the chat a little bit. What? Pressure pad? Oh yeah. Okay. So we might not be able to test all of these in this stream, and I'm trying to do at least one stream a week where we take a look at the wiring. Where is it right now? What is happening with it? So you guys will be able to keep up with the development. Also, I'm gonna make a video for this Saturday where I do a much more compact session, like few minute video about wiring, maybe a 10-minute video. But something like that. So, okay, as you guys can see, wiring tool, maybe not gonna look like an ad TV, or not, but there's a wrong graphic on that. I already bought myself one. And like a wooden levers, basic switch, basic button, pressure pad, proximity sensor. So when you go near that, it like activates it. AND gate, NAND gate, OR gate, NOR, XOR, XNOR, NOT gate. We're gonna go through. I'm not sure if I should make a tutorial series of what these like mean, but yeah. On-off light switch, fireball, trigger trap, and disappearing block. But okay, maybe we should go to Trailer World first. You should make a tutorial, yeah. Should probably. I'm just thinking, like, should I make the tutorial or should I let somebody else do the tutorial? Okay. So first we're gonna take a look at this. So when you equip, so I bought that with 5,000 gems. It is, like, you guys can see, to do, so it's not ready. Info, to do, everything is to do, so. It's not ready, so what the wiring tool will be called. Probably a wiring tool, but still not ready yet. But once you equip that, an extra slot will appear here, like you guys can see. Wick, 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 wick. And when you do that, of course, the things that you can wire will appear. So, for example, why don't we We can go here. And so you can activate the door with it. We're gonna go here and do like the basic of basics. Mivsky. Yeah, I think there should be a tutorial. Yeah. Explain, why is there a pitchfork inside your inventory, Jake? It's admin test thing. It's a test thing. It's not linked to any updates or anything like that. It's just a test thing to help with the testing. That's the best way of saying that. Just a developer test tool. Okay, so first what we need... So we need a switch of some sort. Let's take a wooden lever. You guys saw this in our Instagram already, but I'm gonna show you how this works. So we have a wooden lever, a lever, or how we even say that. And then I'm going to click this, and then, like you guys can see, it is connected now to my... I just click this, my wiring tool. Then I click the lever, yeah. And then I can click to the place where I want it to activate it or deactivate it. So then I will click this. Now there's a connection between these two. Now, I can even take this off. And once I walk here and I click this, this will turn on. So this is like the simplest way of doing things. If you want to just have one thing to turn it off or on. So let's try this. And then I'm gonna click here. So now it's connected to 2. And let's unequip this. And now I can click here. And both of them will shut down. Book. Book. This is like the simplest way of doing things. And remember, like, if you want to see these connections or whatever, you have to equip the wiring tool, and it will show the connections. And I can still, like, of course, activate during this time. I just need to select the fist instead of this. So I can actually, like, keep this equipped all the time when I'm working on this. Okay, let's unequip the unconnect this. Not connect. Whoop. Okay, there we go. That's like how basic it can be. So, is that a thing that has a limited range? Oh, let's test it. Okay. Does this look like it has a limited range? Let's test to this, for example. Yep. And we can go here. Can we... Okay, we can kind of see that over there. And click, and it will turn on. At least how it looks like right now, you don't need... It's pretty much the same. Can you actually unconnect these? No, okay, so if you want to unconnect, then you have to go here to take it off. Right? Remember, not everything might work. So I'm not sure this... Okay. Let's take a look at it in this way as well. We're gonna go back here. Could I actually connect it from here? So let's connect this. And whip! Okay. So I don't actually need to walk next to it. I can just connect it right through here. So I don't have to walk there if I don't want to. But if it's much further away, then of course I will have to. And if you want to disconnect, then I have to take the connection endpoint. And then hit here and click to the original point. So, as you guys can see as well, there's a small red square, or I would even say a circle. This means it has an output. So it will send a signal to somewhere. And like this blue one here, it means it is an input. So a signal goes there. So if I take this and connect to that, it goes from output to input. So how can we get this, Jake? In the next update. Cookie, hello! Do I see Nepe sleeping in the background? Yes, Nepe is sleeping. He has had a long day. Any questions? Something that you want me to test out? So I can make a dungeon. Setter GT. Basically, yeah. Basically, you can. Can you use on doors? Now it's easier to use battle gates without battle logs, maybe. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, let's disconnect this. And then we're gonna zoom out. There's a door right here. So now its door is open to anyone. Okay, I'm gonna connect to this, to that. Let's go take a look at the door. Only you can use this door. And now, once I click this, look, the line turns green, and we're gonna go and take a look at it. Now anyone can use this door. So yeah, you can connect this way, and you can pull the switch, and it will open the door. Puck, puck, puck. What? Of course, if you hit enough times, one after another, it will, of course, start breaking, but... but like you guys can see, it's still living its own life a little bit. Okay, so that works. Any other thing that you want me to test out? There are a lot of stuff, because like I showed you guys earlier, we could go to item packs and wiring. There are like proximity sensors, pressure pads. These gates, they are their own separate thing. Basic switches, fireball, trigger traps, disappearing block. Wait, limit for one level? What do you mean, limit for one level? What limit? How much of these you can build? How much you have room in your world? Yeah, I think. Can Pixel Worlds make some kind of warning that in their world is used wiring of things? We haven't thought about that. Maybe there could be a sign or a small, like, right next to here or something like that. There could be a small wiring marker or something. Maybe? Let me write it down. Warning about wiring. Or maybe not warning, not be the right word, but yeah. Indicator. So is wiring used in this world? Probably. So the sensors. Nico Capel. We're gonna test it out in this stream, but I've got early warning from the programmers saying that the sensor might not work so good. But we shall test it out today. Can you make animations with the disappearing block? We could test something like that today. Should we test out the disappearing block next? What do you get? Test out the gates. Yeah, I think we should. We could. Citrina, hello, by the way. I guess we can. Hello, Anonymoni, Brawl Stars. Caps. Don't use caps in the stream. Nightspots will mute you. Disappearing nag block is cool. Block. Can you make invisible pressure pads? Invisible pressure pads. Okay. Let me write it down. Invisible pressure pads. We might have to think like how the owner would see them, but yeah, I can add a question mark to that. I don't have an answer to it. But like, there's still 1 month until this is done, and this is exactly why I'm showing this, so you guys can have like ideas and give your questions to me, so we can actually react to those before. Will other players with the wiring tool see the wires? I'm not sure. Only if you have rights, maybe. Maybe only if you have rights. So, yeah, you cannot see the wires, maybe. Even if you have the wiring tool. So you cannot, like, if there's a contest of some sort, you cannot cheat and see the wires. I think that's how it's supposed to be. But, yeah, there are still some things to change. Add timed pressure pads, proximity sensors and triggers. If we go here, wiring, there are pressure pads and gates, I'm not sure if the timer, we have actually made a design for the timers as well. I'm not sure if the timers will come in this, but we shall see. Maybe you could even build your own timer with these. I'm already imagining a co-op world that requires 2 players to beat it. Yeah. Okay, so why don't we go to another world? This is a little bit crowded, this world. So, somebody asked about the disappearing block. And can you make animations or something like that? So, remember, these worlds are not in the live servers. I'm in the development environment, like you can see from the top left right here. So I'm in the beta servers, test servers, so even if I create a world, that world will not exist in the live servers where you guys have an access. So let's do disappearing. Okay. Maybe make an invisible pressure plates visible with the tool that makes the wires visible. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So, next thing we are going to test out the disappearing block. Let's go to disappearing block. I'm going to buy one. These are 1,500 right now for one. Because these are quite, like, well, these are valuable. Let's add 4. And we got the wiring tool, and for this we are going to need... Okay, let's buy some stuff, so... Don't. Let's buy some gates. At least 2 ands. Nands. I can't remember what all of these meant. But you can actually Google this. So if you're wondering, like, what does XOR gate mean? You can just Google XOR gate and it will tell you what it is. Let's buy 2 of everything. And not. So. And, let's buy a button. Let's see how that will work. So basically we can just add a button here. Connect that to here. And then just click the button. Well, I'm not sure even if the disappearing block actually works right now in the game. So maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Okay. At least it doesn't work with this. Alright. Let's test. Remember, guys, that not everything is ready yet. But wooden levers should be quite ready. Okay. Let's take the wiring tool once again. Disconnect it. So the button didn't work. Come on. And let's take... Can we turn with this? Okay. The disappearing blocks don't work right now. That's a good thing to know. So we will have to take a look at the disappearing blocks, how they will work in the future. Probably, right? Let's turn that off. Yep. So guys, in the future updates, remember to talk to me about the disappearing blocks. We will have to test the disappearing blocks another time. They are not working right now. They are not ready. So, okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Is my internet connection good? Yes, there we go. Like I said, we are in the development environment. Everything can break. Everything can say. So, say something. Let's choose something else. Wiring. This should work at least. On-off lights. Alright, let's place 3 of them. And let's test it. Button. Okay, this works. Disconnect. Alright. Aeta! Hello, how are you doing? The server don't like you. Is it turbo in the shop? No. This is, everything is in the development environment. We are testing out, and I want to get your opinion on these things. That's why I'm showing these already. Okay, so AND gate. Let's go through an AND gate, what it means. So AND gate means that it has 2 inputs, and for this output to work, it needs 2 inputs. So both of them needs to work. So basically, let's connect this to this, and this to this. And then this output to this light. So, and now let's take this off. So, it means that if I put this on, nothing will happen. But when I click this on, it will turn green. So you need to pull 2 levers. So basically, what you could do is to put, for example, 2 pressure pads and a door here. So once the 2 people are sitting in the... Hey, hello, butterfly. Hello. So basically, you could have 2 pressure plates. And then when both of them sit on those, the door will open. That's like a basic thing. Red Knight Gaming, what's up, Jake? Hello. Can you try wire a button to button? Well, I guess I can. Let's clear these. What about one button to... Yo, you cannot. It is actually because this doesn't have an input. So like you guys can see, this means an output. So you need to connect this, a blue to red. Like a red to blue, always. So I need to connect this red right here to blue somewhere. And these are blues. So I can connect this to this, 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 or this, or this. It's a condition switch. Yes, Noob54. Yeah. This is not a world. I am right now in the development environment, and nobody can join me right now. This is not in the game yet. If you're here and you weren't here at the start, this is not in the game yet. I'm just asking your opinions. Where into door that possible? Yes. Yes, it is. Cross PW. The update looks cool, to be honest. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so let's take a NOT gate. And I'm going to then connect NOT gate to here. And then I'm going to connect this to here. So then this means that whenever this lever is off and not on, so it will invert the signal. So when I turn this lever on, like you guys can see, this is on signal, the green one, and off signal is the red one. So, and we just learned just in a second ago that if this has two on signals, then it will work. So basically you could create a puzzle here. And this could be a door. So, let's do this, guys. So, if we have this button connected here, and this lever connected to, not the here. Okay. And this connected here. As you guys see, a warning appears. I don't know if you can see the warning. Fatal gate warning right now. Okay. And then I'm connecting this here. Let's see. I got a warning from the console. So basically, if I turn this off, this turns on, and then when I turn this on, this will work. Music blocks also coming in the wiring update, or it's not ready. I'm not sure yet. Jake is getting the game break. Yeah. Ghost Illustrator. Hello, Kuko. Okay, let's do another test. Can I connect this here? No, no free inputs. Okay, so what we could do... Okay, so let's take another AND port. This is an AND. And connect this here. I know this gets really complicated real fast. And we need one more like this. Okay. Come on. Let's connect one. And let's see. Okay, I'm connecting this to here. I'm not even sure what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, I'm getting some errors, guys. Okay. That's okay. I'm taking... Do I have something connected? No? Okay. So we're taking this and we are disconnecting it to here. And then we're connecting this AND port to here. Okay, let's see what happens now. And I'm taking the wiring tool off, so our job right now is to turn this light green. Right here. You guys can see, this is the one that we want to turn green. So now everything is off. If I turn everything on, it will not go green. So this is like a puzzle. So we need to figure out, okay, this doesn't work. What about this? Okay, now. So this needs to be up, this needs to be down, and this needs to be down, and then this works. So it's like a puzzle. It's pretty, Mac DJ official, it's pretty easy to understand when you understand the basics. So, let's go through that again. I know, I could do it much more simpler way. So what we are actually doing here is we're connecting this and this. These two to this AND port. So AND port is a port that needs two inputs to be true, on, for it to send an on signal, and not just inverts the signal. And when this gets two on signal, it turns the screen. So what we just created is a puzzle into the game. So click. We could try out different ways, but this is the right correct answer. So if you would answer this, the door would open. Jake is the new mumbo jumbo. This will take me days to understand, yeah. But it can be pretty simple, like I said. In its simplest ways, you can just connect this and connect that to here. Okay. That worked weirdly. But now it works like this. So it's pretty simple. This is pretty simple. Like one switch toggles one light. But then if you take the gates make it much more complex. But basically you could turn, with gates you can make it a puzzle. And then you could have like 10 of these right next to each other. And then actually, like, you could make... I could basically, like, for example, set, like, a sign right here to say, like, hey, this is the number 1 switch, number 2 switch, number 3 switch. And you would have to collect all the right numbers from the world to get this combination correct. So it's basically, it's a combination lock. Even in some case. So down, up, and down. I've just thought of safe vaults. Basically, you could do that. So you could add a combination in this way. You could add like 9 times 9 of these, and then you would have to guess the right combination. This is the new update on Pixel Worlds. We can do everything about this wiring. Yeah, the whole point is to like make this as simple as possible if you want to keep it simple. But if you want to make this complex as possible, then it will be complex. Okay, so what I thought about today, if you want to be a part of this, go to internet. And let's go to internet. Electronic. Simple. Circuit. Okay, let's... It doesn't appear. Come on. Doesn't work in here. Browser. Sometimes this works, sometimes this does not work. Can I add a display capture? Okay. Last stream yesterday it worked. Maybe we need a... No. The number 1 display does not like to work. Maybe I can just toggle this here. Okay. Properties and... Okay. So, what I'm doing right now, I'm searching for a good and simple electronic circuit. Simple electronic circuits. Let's do... Top 10 simple electronic circuits for beginners. This sounds good. Maybe we can live with this. So this is basically what you're building, but in a much simpler way. Electronic. And... or gate. Electric. These are resistors and this kind of stuff. This is not what we need. Basically, you could take these and build something. NOR gates. So you can even actually Google this out if you want to learn this. This is actually what we just built. Logic gates. Simple logic. Let's remove this. Logic circuits. All right. Now we're somewhere. Would this be something? Simple logic gate processor. So basically you can even build your own processor inside the game in the future. Okay, I will have to take a look at this like after the live stream. I don't want to use the live stream just Googling things out. I didn't prepare in any way. I should prepare next time. Is that kind of copying? No, it's not. You mean like electronic logic gates copying? No. All the computers in the world have been built this way. Oh, my dad built the wires. I think I'm not ready for it, lol. Well, you can make it very simple. And we are trying to make it as simple as possible to you guys. So you don't have to like worry about it in that way. But let's try to do something quite simple. Okay. Let's go away from these. So we have OR gates. So OR means that there are two inputs and this will send out an input when one or two is one of them is working. So I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. So tell me if you don't understand. And then let's take a light. Okay. So I'm pulling up a light. I'm putting a light here. And then I'm clearing these. So OR, it means one or the other is on. So we have two. And we're both connecting this to here. And this to here. So what these are, this is an OR gate. So one or the other is on. And it will send a signal here to turn this light on. So we can take a look at it. Does it work like we are, or like it's supposed to? So we're gonna turn this right one on. Yes. So it turns it on. It just checks that if any, like either one of these signals is on, and it will turn this light on. If we put them both on, it works. We turn the other one off, it works. But when we turn both off, it doesn't work anymore. So, kind of simple, right? Who doesn't understand this? Yes, I'm finished. Kyllä mä oon ihan suomalainen. If they make trust button and also when you drop in other worlds you don't have full rights to, no one can put blocks pickups except you. When kicked, what? I mean, with this update you could do a labyrinth. Yes. Some kinds of that. Yes, exactly. Something like secret base but as puzzle with dungeons and traps. Yeah. Yes, you can. So these could as well be pressure plates, for example. We could even do that. Let's try. I'm not sure if the pressure plates work. But let's try. So we're gonna go here. Shop. Let's try. Let's try the pressure pads. Okay, the game didn't explode just by buying this. Okay. So here we have, where's the pressure pads? Here. 1, 2. 2! There we go. And I could connect this here and this here. And let's hide the tool so it's much cleaner. So when I walk on top of this pad, this should go on. Yes. Of course, the animations aren't correct. Yes. And when I go off from that, it turns off. So this could be a door, for example. So this door will be open as long as I'm standing on this pressure pad. So now this is an OR gate. So it just needs one to work. What if we switch that to AND gate? AND means that the both signals need to work. So AND. So we're gonna link this off. Let's take it like this. We're putting an AND here. So connecting here and then these. So remember, just a second ago, whenever I just stand on one, this light turned green. Now when I stand on one, it doesn't turn green, but when I stand on both, it turns green. And it stays green. So it also stays green, so it doesn't reset the situation. But OR gate checks the situation all the time. Probably that shouldn't work like that, but yeah, not sure. This might change a little bit. So, and both needs to be on. Like you can see, there's only one on right now. Now they are both on. Now it's... Come on, up. And now... Up. And now only one is on. So it changes the state. Teamwork puzzle, yeah! So this could be a door as well. This could be like anything. In the future it will work with a disappearing block, for example. So disappearing block in the future will work. So that's like this now it's off. I cannot walk right up past it, but when it's turned on, it will just disappear. So I could just walk right past that. And then I could add another pressure pad, so whenever I walk right across it, it will just close behind me. But this is not working right now. But we can display it with this, probably. So let's we're gonna turn these on, off, and then we're gonna take this. So what we need to do is reset this light. And change the state. So probably I need a knot. And another AND gate. There are probably much simpler ways of doing these things than what I'm doing. Let's buy a few of these. And we're also gonna buy another pressure plate. Pressure pad. So what we are building right now... Okay, let's add that. And we're also adding these here. Okay, so basically, just imagine there's a door here. And then I will add a pressure pad right here. So the goal is, what we are trying to do, is that when you walk across here, you walk across this, and the door will open. And when you cross this door, you walk on this pressure pad, and it should turn this off, and the door will close behind you. That's what we are trying to do. So let's... Okay. So we need this AND gate. And then we also need another AND gate. Let's destroy this. Alright. And a knot. So what we're going to do is that we're going to connect at this. So like we will walk here, and this will turn the door open, right? So now if we connect this to here, and then it means that this needs 2 inputs to be on. And then we connect this here, that would invert the signal, and this will turn here. And then we connect this here. Okay, now it should work. So what this is doing is that I walked across these 2, it will turn this light green. And then because there's 2 greens, this door will open. But when I walk on this will turn green, and the knot will invert the signal and also reset the door. Okay. That it will be. Now it's just a light, but think about it. It could be. So we walk here. Okay, it doesn't turn green. Now it should turn green. Okay, we are working here. We walked on top of this and it turns red. Now even if we jump here, turn the light, try to activate it from the other side, it will not work as well. So we can go here and check what is actually happening here. So when I walk across here... Oh. Yeah, exactly. This is still on. For some reason, it didn't reset correctly. So now we are back in the starting situation. So we walk on top of this. This turns green. Then the other one turns green. So both are green. Ah! Let's stay here. So it means this will send an on signal. I need to be on both. So you have at least how it looks like right now. You could just and run. But yeah, you need 2 guys. Stand on this. And it will these turn when both of these are on. This will send an on signal that will open the door. And when we walk on top of this, book, it will send a signal on, but this will invert the signal to not and then close the gate. Citrina, oh, now I got it. MagDJ official, I understand now. Turkish guy, whoa, teaching with Jake. Yeah. So basically, I could just remove this. Let's remove this, make it much more simpler. There's something people still don't understand. I could just remove the AND gate and just connect it here. Let's turn this. Okay, this reset. Okay. So, like you guys can see, these pressure pads and everything might not work correctly now just yet, like the resetting thing. But, yeah. So, now it's the same thing. Let's imagine there is a door right here, right below this. So now I walk here, it turns green, because it sends a signal to AND gate, and AND gate needs 2 inputs to work. And now here, there's an AND gate here, but there's the off signal coming from this pressure pad. But because there's a not signal, it actually inverts it. So it is an on signal. So now I can just walk across it. Technically, if this would stay on. So if this would stay on, I could walk here, and then it would turn off. Maybe the best place is actually to... Let's connect that to that switch. It's much easier. Okay, so now, like this. So when I turn this on, click, it turns on. But whenever I walk on top of this, plop, it turns off. And the door closes behind me. So yeah, pop, walk top of here, the door closes right behind me. There would be a door here. And I think we're doing a reset thing, or it will reset automatically, but there is a possibility of that. So it could reset these blocks of these. It will make things even more complicated as well. Yeah. Will it have delay signal system? Yeah, I'm not sure if we will add the delay on the launch of this feature, but yes, definitely we are designing a delay thing. explain the other gates. Okay, so now we have gone through the and not gates. Is there an info? A wiring gate that has 2 inputs and multiple outputs turn on if at least one of the inputs are off. Is everything the same or... The wiring gate has 2 inputs and multiple outputs. Output is on if both inputs are off. So basically it's the same thing. So you can actually read this from in the future from the item info. So output is on if all inputs are on. So you guys remember, this input is on and this input is on. Like, well, if I would... No. It was here. Like, this is on. This is on and this is on. Okay, there's this off signal, but don't... This is on and also this is on. That is an AND gate. So 2 signals that it has, both are on. So all inputs are on. Output is on if at least one of the inputs are off. So in this case, let's add it. The best way of showing that probably is, let's buy a few of the switches. So there's a lot of possibilities with these. Let's buy these. So, and connect it to a light of some sort. Do I have a light? No? Let's take a light as well. Probably the easiest way of showing that. Should have bought more. Okay. Where's the light? Hello, light. Okay. Let's connect that to light. That to the light, and then we are placing down 2 of these. So, NAND. No AND. So if we connect these. So, this will send a signal of on whenever there's at least one off. So if both are off, then it's off. But if at least one is on, then it works. But if both is off, on, then it is red. I'm sleepy. It's like Terraria, but wires are 120 degrees. Alright. I'm going to use Pixelwell's wiring for my program presentation. Yeah, you can actually use this to... You can even program basically a Tetris, technically. When we have this ready, you could technically create a Tetris inside the game. Oh, Jake is confused. Yeah. But it's still, like, I've studied this actually a lot. But I'm still getting, like, this back into my memory, how everything was. Is there a way for me to check how much hours I watched the streaming in total? I don't think there is. I don't think. With these, there could be, in the future, really mind-breaking puzzles. Yes, there could be. It all depends how complicated you want to make this. Basically, if you like I said, basically and technically, you could even create a counter of some sort. You could basically maybe even create a pinball game that would count the points that you hit. But yeah. You should add a bot to the stream that logs how many hours you've watched. Alright. I've never wondered about that. When is this update? In 1 month. In 1 month. So, yeah. Well, we still have some viewers. I was thinking, like, maybe this goes a little bit too complicated. Everybody, like, oh, forget that, Jake. We're out. But hey, awesome that you guys stick around. Can you make a working PC? In theory. John the Horse. In theory. Okay. Don't go! Why just game? Don't go. Jake, what do you think about the official guide for this in-game so players can read and understand it more? Yeah, we will have to think about it. Maybe some videos about it. Maybe at least some videos. Okay, so that's so cool. Thanks for reading. Also, I had an idea for even Parkers, I think, if you make some traps that only works with this point 2. Yeah, okay, so, let's... I'm not sure if this is working, so we are right now going into some very unexplored territory. So let's take this fireball trigger trap. I'm not sure if this works. Not at all. And then let's take pressure pads. But hey, guys, also, like, I'm probably gonna make a small, easy tutorials, and then leave the hardcore tutorials for guides for you guys to create your own YouTube videos. So this will probably do a lot of content. So people creating small traps or puzzles or this kind of stuff and sharing that in YouTube, showing how to build this kind of thing into your own world. That's at least what I'm hoping. Okay, so I'm not sure if the whole server will explode when I put this to the world. Just a TLDR, guys. So let's place it here. Okay, it did not explode. I cannot wrench that. Okay. Nothing happens if I try to wrench it. Alright, let's add a switch. And then let's add this. And then we're gonna connect this switch to that trap. Okay. And then click. Ah, nothing happens. Okay. It's not ready. Nothing happens. Too bad. So maybe in the next stream we will be able to show this. So this should shoot a fireball whenever this is like triggered. So this should shoot a fireball when this goes live. Like now. Boom. Boom. But it's not working yet. How long can wire go? Let's say long enough. Let's do it like this. Whoop! For example, I can connect it there. Lup, lup, lup. So yeah, basically as long as it needs to. Okay, let's try something else. What else do we have in here? Disappearing blocks doesn't work. Fireball trigger trap doesn't work. But this probably works. Proximity sensor. Okay, maybe this works. I have no idea. Maybe the servers will explode when I place this to the world. Just like, this is what might happen. Okay. Okay, so let's destroy this. Proximity sensor. Can I wrench that? No. I have no idea how this actually works. So. It sees when you're moving too close. Like you guys can see. It turns on. Oh! You got too close. So basically what you could do is connect this proximity sensor to this trap. And then if you could rotate this. Basically what I could do, but let's try. We're gonna go and buy a few platformer boosters. They should technically work. Platformer. Maybe it's much more easier to understand. Let's buy some traps. Does it work with Tesla? So technically if I connect this here. Okay, okay. I think this should work. Do I have any blocks? No? Let's get some soil blocks, guys. I had to get some soil blocks. Death run is easy for this update. Yeah, you make it a lot of with this. So we could technically make a death run. Yes, I think. What is a death run? Let's wait for this to work. What is your shirt? Gutsy Go shirt. It's a Finnish youth organization that does some activities and everything for kids. Okay, now we have some blocks. Okay, bop. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I'm in the test servers, everything. Okay, so now, could I even place the second one? Let's try to clear the inventory a little bit. I don't need these. Trash. Let's try trash. So we could maybe have a trap or two. So let's try that, and we go here. Platformer booster. Where was it? There. Okay, now we got some more. Poison traps. I will get 3. That's good. Maybe. You could even connect these to metal trapdoors, you know, guys. So I could place, like, metal trapdoor here. And then I could toggle that probably on and off. Not the trapdoor. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay. But hey, guys. Now, let's break this. Edit. Can't edit, it's wired. Okay. That's okay. We can just destroy these. You can think like what you could build with this. So. Let's connect. Let's take the wiring tool. Where is it? There. And then connect these here. And let's take this off. So we cannot see the wires. So now you can see they are off. But there is a proximity sensor right here. So they are not working. Then yeah. And then let's go. I go too close. And then they start working. Ah! You have to constantly run if you die. Oh yeah, you might. Yeah, you can do that. For example, with proximity sensors. You could add multiple proximity sensors. Let's do it like. Let's try to do something like that. Let's try multiple these kind of things. So wiring. Let's take some multiple these. Okay. And then I'm gonna actually destroy this one. And then they are turned off. Let's place some proximity sensors. I don't know. Bum. Probably like this. And then let's take the tool. Equip that. Remember, you have to equip so the slot appears. Then connect these like here. And let's take this off. Okay. So if you go near that, it will start these. But you would have to probably use a different. And you can, of course, you can then time these. So launch time is that, launch time is that, launch time is that. Okay. Does it reset? That stayed on for some reason. But yeah, it doesn't work perfectly all the time right now. Proximity sensor, come on. Turn off. It resets, right? Yeah. It shouldn't reset these. But yeah. When I go closer, it turns these traps on. You guys can see. When I walk off, it should turn those off. Yep. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there we go. Jake.x. Error 413. But most simple is you'll trigger booby traps. Yeah. Most simple way is so you can activate booby traps. Or you could activate multiple stuff with the same thing. So we could connect this here. All right. So now the traps are working, or were working, even though they're turned off. So yeah, and now I walk close here and the traps activate. And do you guys remember what we did here? For example, with this thing at the start. So we had this puzzle. So first it has all on, and then your job is to, for example, turn this green. So basically this could be like a sequence that you would add to your signs that people have to gather and then add to the puzzle. And then they need to do this, and this would give a signal, that green there would give signal here that could either activate these or deactivate everything. So if you get the signal wrong, or you just get the sequence wrong, and then you try to walk across the tunnel, all the traps would activate. Or if it was right, the combination, then it would like, then you could walk through without any harm. So you can combine all of these. Check the difference. You have one killer and players go in other room, and you have to try and kill them by pressing levers which can open so they fall to spikes, or so they die by some way, and it's really fun. Oh yeah, definitely you could do something like that. Yep, it's possible. Yeah. Toki Sky, how much is the wiring tool? So we can jump into the right now. Wiring tool, at least right now, how we're looking at it, 5,000 gems. So we're trying to make it so it's not, so it has some value to it, but it's not too expensive. So you can actually like get it pretty easy in the end. And we're also trying the same thing. Of course, special stuff like proximity sensor might be more expensive because it's a specialty item, but like basic wooden lever is like 500 gems and this kind of stuff. And same with gates. Some gates, specialty gates, might be more expensive. So it will be around 1 to 2 world locks, yeah. You're adding redstone, you see. Yeah, well, multiple stuff like that. But here's, for example, a proximity sensor that, at least in redstone, you don't have like it, I think. Well, maybe you can build something like this. So when you go close, it will activate, and then it turns the trap on. Same with the next one. Boop, boop. Oh, there's not connected to anything. Da, da, da. Hey Jake, how to be an influencer? I only got 1.8 subs and I want to be an influencer. Maybe I suggest you to change your username from Hacking All Games to something else. That doesn't really like do a very much confidence for me to do that. Siggy, sorry, Fine Jake. We're not doing Fine Jake today. Siggy. Turkish guy, the update will be really cool. Yes. And like, remember like what we have done today, right? The stuff we learned here today about these. So if I do, so we learned how this works, then we learned how this works, and how this whole contraption worked. Yeah. But then you could technically, you could then combine all of these to that trap settings. And you could do 10 times, or even almost like 100 times this amount of things, and combine all of them together. and like what will it be in the end? It's hard for you to get the sequence of the traps. Yeah. But like Noob, this is why we're also like talking about the sequence things. This is why we're bringing this kind of like specialty, for example, this fireball trigger trap. So when it gets the on signal, it sends fireball towards you. This trap shoots fire projectile when hit. So when it gets the on signal, it works when you hit it or when you turn it on or off. So it basically is a light, but it actually shoots a fireball. So you could basically even make like how do you call that? A dodgeball, basically. You could make a dodgeball with that, and you would have like this kind of switch, and it would start and shoot different fireballs from different directions, and people would have to dodge them, for example. And the last guy alive gets the prize. So basically, you could even do that with those. And this is also why we don't fear to show this feature to you guys, because the possibilities in this are kind of endless. So, Turkish guy, I study computing, and this is making what I studied so far worth it. Yeah. Oh my god, this will make this all better, so better. Yeah, and also like you can build your own dungeons. You can automate stuff. So, you could make some triggers go like almost automated. So, you start something and it starts to cascade, and like the whole world, for example, starts when you press this button. So that starts to shoot, that closes down, then you go forward and things change, like whatever you want to do. And then you can, like in the future, our goal is for you to be able to automate everything. So yeah, it will be quite interesting. Moving block is something that we're still like, it's not gonna be possible, at least I think at the start of this feature. But yeah, I need this to start up my worlds. Cat TDM. Yeah, so, but it is very simple if you want to do it simply. Like, if you want to have a switch, let's do it. Yeah, let's unequip this. So you can make it as like in simple case, you can just make it very simple if you want. Like one switch turns the light on and off. But then you can make it really complicated with proximity sensors, traps starting, or like complicated puzzle things. You walk over the pressure plate, doors close right behind you. New traps start from that. You go to a new section of the game, or like this was a puzzle type thing where you had to have the correct sequence. I would in this case I say exactly what I mean. Like if I say the sky is the limit, guys, with this update. Like what you can make is what you can think of. Can anyone use the Switch, or only some with the world rights? I think I'm not sure we got this all things worked out yet, but I think at least the pressure pads should be like everybody can use them. I think the switches as well should be allowed for everybody to use. And if you don't want them to use them, then you can just, you know, move them to a place where nobody can touch them, you know? Try wrenching it. Wrenching what? A Black PPW, hello. Will there be any chance of a dispenser? Yes. There's a chance of dispenser, Togisky. I'm not sure if it will be ready. But there is a chance of a dispenser, yeah. Don't mind this messages, it's an experiment. Okay. Why you ignore me? What did you say? Can you feature my YouTube video in Pixel World? Trying to grow my channel, please. Oh, send me an email, man. Because you need to send me the link. You need to send me the link of the video. I cannot feature it if I won't see that or check it out. So if you want me to check out your YouTube video, send me a support email saying like video for featuring. You can even add for Jake. Send an email to support@kukori.com and subject is video for feature for Jake, and then add the link to the text field, and I will see that. Black Pete, Jake, I just came, and may you tell me what's new? Well, the things that we've gone through, remember we are now in the test environment, test servers. This update will come out next month. This is no way ready yet. But what we have been testing out today, so is for example these proximity sensors. So you go near these, and they connect these traps and start them up. When you go away from them, they close down. Doop doop doop. And this, of course, this tool. So this is a wiring tool. You equip that. It shows all the connections. So this is a proximity sensor. It starts these and these traps when it's near them. This trap starts this one. Then we have this kind of thing. So if you want to check these out, you can check this one. Well, this is a pressure plate. You walk on top of it. It turns this to red, and then we had a puzzle thing right here. Book. But yeah, talking about wiring, hitting a switch, turning a light green. Yeah. Is it possible to change my name Pixel Wells? I would like to change my name if it's not possible at this moment. It is not possible. Will there be a bot that can move like Netherworld? You can control it. At least at this point, no, not in this update, I don't think. Can you turn levers horizontally? No, at least not this point. But that would be a different item, I think. I remember you. But remember, like, these are like the basic button, basic wooden lever, basic switch. But what our idea is to create like speciality levers, items, and this kind of stuff that will add it to the boosters. I'm not sure if we have added anything to the alien booster yet, for example. I don't think there is anything. But we will, for example, you could even start a laser turret trap with this. But we will add like medieval switch or a crank of some sort. I don't think it's here in the booster yet, no. Or a gangsta light or elven. What would be a elven sprite that can that works like a proximity sensor, or urban like lights. For example, we could do it like in this kind of thing. The red and blue light that we have here, like this. Traffic lights would work with these, showing you go and red, no, don't go, and go. Theming it out to different boosters, Viking, I don't know, Viking lever or something like this. So there might be in the future horizontal levers in this way as well. But at least how it looks like right now, you cannot change the lever like is it horizontal or vertical at this point. But there will be different themes to this. Oh my god, help, I'm too sleepy. Sleepyhead confirmed. What? Who the heck are you? I'm the developer of Pixel Wells, one of them. Support mail is going to be filled with, oh my god, please help my game crash after this update. Yeah, that's one thing that we're testing out. So technically what I could do is to like, okay, let's try to crash that. Let's try to crash the game. Guys, let's try to crash the game. So, we're gonna go here. So, basically we could take AND port and AND port. And then we could connect this to the AND port. And this to AND port. And this to AND port. Let's try. I'm just doing something very weird. And no free inputs. Okay. What if I take this and connect here? No? Okay. What if I take here? Where can I connect? I need to connect this here somewhere. No free inputs. Let's another AND port. NAND port. Okay. Let's go here. This goes... Okay. We can even see something weird happening already. This red is connecting here. We're just making a mess. As messy as we can. Okay, okay, it's not connected to me, okay. Already connected. Can we connect this somewhere? No free inputs. There we go. And now we can, like, hit this. It works somehow! Let's connect more. I have no idea. We're just spamming it around. Output. There. Output. Output. There. Okay, could I turn it this way? Yes, I can. Connect this here, this here, this here. This here. Everything turned green. There's no, like, actual reason, like, what is actually happening here. No idea. And then we connect that there. And then we turn wiring tool off. Boop. It actually works! I have no idea why it works. Technically, this doesn't do anything. Okay, it's not connected to anything. Okay, now it's connected. Okay. Now it's not doing anything. Okay. Are you ready? No idea. Yeah, well, at least today we were not able to destroy this. But this doesn't work. This button doesn't work anymore. Okay, look at this. When I jump on this, there is a small, like, the game freezes. The game freezes whenever I jump on this. For a second. What if I try to... Okay, look. Up, 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 up. Still working perfectly. So, see the error console. So no errors, guys. Use a weaker PC and see the lag. Yeah, I'm running like this on... This is the error console, guys. What we just did. So, few errors. Boolean hash, dictionary, list 1. So, technically, you could make a crash chamber. Technically, at this right now. But you guys gotta remember... that probably when we do this and when we go live, there has to be a tons of testing, and we are trying to make it so that you're not able to crash the servers. But at least right now it looks like it just lags a little bit. Now it's working again. Getting a small FPS lag, but I'm not sure if you guys can even see that. What if I turn this on? Off. Okay. What if I turn this off? Ah, now it's working without the lags, but we're still getting the errors. 31 new error messages. Use a weaker PC and you will still the lag. Okay, weaker PC and probably my PC would like explode. But, yeah. After release, players will find tons of exploit. This is also why we're doing the update on Monday, guys. So the update will go live 17th of June. So that will be a Monday, and it means that it's the there's a lot less players there, but people might still like try to exploit, explode the servers and this kind of stuff. And we also have the whole week to work on the updates. So if we have to do fixes fast and quickly, we have the whole week to go before we go to the weekend. Read Pixel World's office burned on fire, goes Jake. But yeah, it's the update is coming live 17th of June, if you're wondering. 17th. But yeah, in like very basic things, it will be like a switch to turn the light off and on. Or it could be this kind of puzzle, and you have to figure out what is the correct sequence. So have this two down and this one up, and this is how it looks in real life, behind the scenes. But once you start to understand what actually happens here, so signal from here goes to here, and from here it goes here, and here it goes there. And then it just turns green. And green is on and red is off. So you can, once you kind of understand it a little bit, it's like opens up for you. So this is coming in the next update, guys. So remember, this is not in the game yet. Proximity sensors as well. They're not in the game yet. They will come in the next update, 17th of June. We will also be doing this kind of streams once a week at least, or we are trying to keep up with the development. Here on the live stream, at least, maybe not doing a full live stream of this, but like maybe some part, if we do add new stuff, show that to you how that is going. And for example, I definitely want to show you next time if we get this working. So let's go. For example, the disappearing block, definitely something that I want to show you guys in the future. And then fireball trigger trap as well. Maybe I could even build a system of some sort to make for something to create something cool. Oh, so I could show that to you on the stream, and this kind of stuff in the future. It'd be cool if you could turn on and off fans and elevators and trapdoors and stuff. Well, Shane. Ignore the error log. short getting short circuits. Trailer world. Well, Shane. Let's do it. There. What is that? That's a fan. Wait, we got a lever right here. Let's take this. Whoop, whoop. Let's, we don't have to unequip this, but hey, there's a lever. Joom. It is working already. But, so you can turn, everything that you can turn on and off will be able to be turned on and off with this. Nico Capel, I've been about my own game that I've been working on my off time. I've been designing the storyline basically, so with that I can like continue developing it. But that's not something that I can and probably will not show at any point. But I've been thinking about and designing the storyline to that.
Jack it up.
New emotes or perks? I'm not sure, probably at some point. I mean, there was, what's Padaloxington? Well, yeah. But the community is trying to make the game as different as GT as possible. Oh, you're talking about GT. Like some stuff needs to be the same. Yeah, well, for example, water block. Yeah, water is water, air is air, jumping is jumping, even though our jumping is different. But still, like, yeah. Storyline to what? I'm Toki Sky. If you didn't know, I'm building my own 2D platformer with Pixel Worlds graphics. That would be a standalone spin-off from Pixel Worlds. Just a 2D platformer game. And I'm designing the storyline right now for that. Will you leave Pixel Worlds? No. This is my hobby. It's just the hobby that I do on my off time. Jake, do you watch Eurovision today? Is it today? Is the Eurovision Song Contest today? Are the finals today? If it is, then yeah, I have to watch that. Hopefully it's not today. Is it today? Okay, I gotta watch that. No. Okay. Like, Darude, I think, is Finland's candidate right now, this year, I think. The finals are on Saturday. Oh, okay. But Darude is the Finnish contestant, right? So think about that. The creator of Sandstorm is there in the Eurovision Song Contest as the Finnish thing. Jake, can you turn the lever on and off in battle? I think you can. Let's test it. Lock. Battle lock. Ba 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 da da ba ba ba. Start battle. At least right now you cannot. Ba-da-da-da. What about pressure pads? Pressure pads work because you don't have to punch them, right? Okay, let's take the wiring tool. No, off. Connect this to that. So when the battle is on, yeah. So pressure pads work. But you cannot punch the levers. Jake, I love how you communicate with us players. I used to play GT and this never happened. I promise I tried to tell all my friends about this game. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. When the new Finnish stream? I think next week's Tuesday. Probably. Seuraava päivitys. I'm gonna answer this in Finnish, guys. So try to bear with me. Eli siis seuraava päivitys tulee kesäkuun 17. päivä, eli 1 kuukauden päästä. Ja siinä tulee olemaan tää wiringi myös mukana. Eli yksi kuukaus. Mä vaan tein ja haluan näyttää tätä featurea kaikille ennen kuin me tehdään tää päivitys, jotta ihmiset pääsee kommentoimaan ja kertoa mielipiteitään, miten se pitäisi toimia ja testaamaan sitä mun kanssa, jotta se sitten toimii myös, kun se tulee live-servereille. Kaikille. Alright. I cannot speak Eesti. Really good, at least. Not really good. Okay. But yeah, these switches and electronic plates and everything, proximity sensors coming in the next update. Wait. Let's turn the battle off. End battle. Click. So it will work with fans. And you can build a really complicated stuff as well if you want to, but you don't have to. And I'm also hoping and trusting you guys, when you learn this stuff, to create YouTube videos, share these contraptions, whatever you come up with, how to create a puzzle in Pixel Worlds with these, how to create a death run or a PvP world where you pull switches or do a dodgeball or like anything that you can come up with. I'm trusting that you guys will make YouTube videos and share how to do these things. And of course, if you make these kind of YouTube videos after the update goes live, I'm gonna be trying to feature as many of them as possible inside the game, so everybody can see them. So if you really are looking forward to creating cool content about Pixel Worlds in the future, that could get featured inside the game, figure out, create stuff, then this feature and wiring will be a really good way for you to get into the game. At least I'm trying to do that. And guys, don't make 30-second intros. Don't make 30-second. 10-second intro is good. 30-second intro, probably not gonna get featured, guys. But okay. I need to connect these. Just have to. Plug. But yeah. I could even create like 100... I just got an idea. Maybe we're gonna end the live stream with this, but not yet. Okay. Guys. I'm gonna try if I could. Ah! Okay. I'm making some magic happen. Wait a minute. F. $600 red glow blocks. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Not sure if this works, but let's go. Because you can turn this on and off. So let's go, let's go. Switch. Okay, and then let's go. Let's take the wiring tool. Wiring tool? Can I? Is that a max? There might be a max number how much I can connect. Wiring, let's buy a few of these more. Okay. Let's go. We need one more. I think at least one more. Can I add 3 more? Ah! I need one. Oh, okay, I could just do this. And then we need to go here and restart that. No, no, no. Go on. Okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Phantom Sage.
This is something. Go to the song. Okay. Now let's take the wiring tool off.
Let this be another knot to tie around my bed at night. I know I've lost the fight to erase your face, my mind.
Okay. So basically you could do this as well in the future. Look at that. Da 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 da. And you could automate this. Let's turn this. So. Ah! It didn't work. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Alright, now we are in the right place. Okay, come on. Okay, we need to wait a minute. I almost destroyed the whole thing. Okay. Now it works. Now it will work. Early development, yeah. So, and basically what I could do is replace these switches with AND gates. You know? I could replace these with or even OR switch. I could replace this with OR gates, I mean. AND or OR gates. I could replace all of these 5 with one gate, and then I could connect that gate to a switch. Let's actually do it. Okay. Because this will be quite fast. So we're going to use AND gates. And then we are gonna use OR gate. We need 5. 5 of these. AND gates. AND gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now what we can do is use this and connect these all here. Like we did earlier with the switches. No free inputs. Okay, so we're gonna need much more AND gates. Okay, it's okay, we can still use these. I think there is a way of doing this much easier and faster without so much items. But I'm just doing this as a demonstration purposes. So let's make some more room. Come on, blocks! So we can use 4 on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe we have now enough. Okay. Connecting this to that, that to there, that there, that there, that there. Trying to keep this as organized as possible. Okay, now it has enough. I can still connect this to a few more. Okay. I think I just messed it up the first time for some reason. It just didn't work properly. I don't need this amount of AND gates. Connect that there. Now just these. Yeah. All of these extra gates that I placed are just not necessary. Two more. Now I think we got it, right? We can check it. Yes, okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a few of these AND gates. So, output to that input, output to that input, output to that input, output to that input. So these are master controllers. And then, nope. And we do OR gate, and then connect. We need 2 OR gates. I think NAND would be output is on if at least one of them is inputs are off. Probably that one. Or output is on if at least one input is on. Okay. Let's buy 2 of these. Well, you could even think this through, and you would not have to like waste. Okay. So now, then we can connect these to this one. Okay, I think I could just add a lever. But now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a button. And add that button here. No free inputs. Oh, I used the wrong direction. I need to add here to here. Here to here. And this here. So technically this should work right now. And it's not working. Why not? AND gates. These are AND gates, okay. A little bit more. No. Oh, okay, this doesn't have any outputs. Okay. We can add these here. No free inputs. Okay. No. This here and disconnect that, and then we connect this here. Okay, this you could do this much simpler way. Turning that green, turning that green, turning that green. Now everything is green. Almost works. I don't know why it doesn't work, actually. Everything is green. Ah! 4. I know, this is very, very, like, there's too much wires going on everywhere. I could have done this simpler by just adding them right below, so they would go in a very direct way. Technically, this should work. It's looking like it should work. This wire is actually going here. Everything is going here. Why is the only one working? Huh? I don't know. I'm just gonna remove this one. Now there's one more block that is working. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do and test it out with this. I'm gonna actually remove this. This is not needed. This is not needed. Ah. This looks so messy. Yeah, you could do much better. You can do much better. Make it not messy. If you want to do it in this way. What if I switch? I'm gonna destroy this and make it a switch. Let's do a switch. I want to get this working. Okay. Let's do a switch. And then let's take the wiring tool. Let's connect this here. Okay, there is a problem right here. These two shouldn't be connected in any way. Okay, now this is sending a signal there. Yeah, we found a bug in the system. Still not working correctly. Okay, these are... This is connected to... Right? This is connected to... Nowhere. I can just destroy this. This is not needed. This is connected to these two, and then nowhere else. Okay, I can destroy this one as well. This one is connected to these two. So this is a master controller as well. What about here? This is connected to these two. It should show me over there as well. This is connected to these two. This is connected to these two. This is connected. It doesn't have any inputs available, that's why. This is connected to these two. This is connected to that. This is not needed either, I think. I don't have any room, so we're gonna go here and destroy that. This should work. For some reason, only these blocks are working. And this line, we can even follow that. It is going to it's going to this. Okay. Also, at least we found a bug in the system, because it actually only lets one of these AND ports work. But technically, we could do this in this way. Okay. We found a bug in the system. That's good. That's good. But you get what I mean, right? It almost worked. And we just make it one block disappear. And then you could automate this. You walk towards something and it would, like, we could have pressure plates and walk, Jake. Will there be some people who will be able to test stuff in development build someday, or will strictly just be for you guys at the office? One of the reasons why, like, we might not be able to do that, but this is why I'm also doing these streams. I think if we would be able to make the disappearing blocks look similar to blocks beside it, it would be good, because then you could put them in parkour without people noticing them. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Jake, do you have Discord? Yes, I do. Old Umoga 3D. How to get coffee pets? You need to let me know your in-game name, man. Let me know your in-game name. That's how you get it. Let me know your in-game name. Nepe is moving. Yeah, I guess he got hot. He got too hot. Came out of his blanket. LMO Jujajel. Okay. Alright, I will add the coffee mug pet to you. But yeah, technically this should work when it's ready, guys. The thing that we were creating. But yeah, this time it was not working. But it should work. Hopefully next week we can make this work. So we will come back once again to test this out in the future. Is there a Discord server? Yes, there is. Oh, there is a link in the YouTube. Could somebody link the Discord to Twitch? Guys, could somebody do that? Would appreciate it. Okay, any other questions or anything like that? I think it's time to end for today, but a question for you guys or something like that is to think about if you're interested about this feature. Rip Nico. Nico. Oh, sorry about that, Nico. Oh, don't do it. Okay, Kuko, thank you. Kuko can do it. Kuko, could you unmute Nico Kapal? Is it like unmute or something? Let's Rip Nico. Nico wants only to help. Unmute. I'm not even sure if that works. Unrecognized command. Unmute. What's the command to unmute? Make Nico mod. There's the join button, yeah. Hey, my friend told me that if you don't enter to a world 90 days, you it gets decayed. I always thought that decayed if you were offline for 90 days. Yes, Case and Yonker, you are correct. So you need to be offline for things to decay, and world locks decay in 365 days. The 90 days only applies to small, medium, and large locks. World lock decay time is 365 days. Nico, can you talk? There's no unmute command. You have to time out for... Okay. Nico, yeah, okay, good, good. I can only imagine how frustrating it is to code stuff like this. Actually, I think Dev loves this update. I think that's Dev is really excited about this as well and creating that. Jake, isn't Battle Lock also decaying 90 days, right? If I'm correct. The one that is not World Lock, yes, because that's kind of a large lock. Like the normal Battle Lock, not the Battle World Lock. Yeah. But that is that's also. But you have to be offline. So okay, so if you guys want to take part of this development of this wiring feature, think about it. Maybe you can watch the live stream. Think about a thing that we could build. And the next time we're doing this kind of live stream or this kind of thing, or a YouTube video, you can let me know, and I can test these things out live right in front of your face, and we can make it sure, like, test it out and like see how it will work. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, you can help out. You can be part of the development of this feature in the live streams and in the YouTube video. So yeah, you're free to be here and get it working. Will you see the wire feature in the upcoming dungeons, and will PvP locks get a team feature? Don't know about that. We have not started on the dungeons yet. It would be cool to actually have this kind of features in the dungeons. I think it will be a really awesome thing, because you go to those dungeons with like a team of 3 or something like that. PvP logs get a team feature. That's interesting thing. Maybe I don't know yet. No idea. Sure, someone should take care of Twitch chat since I'm YouTube now. YouTube side needs more moderating. Yeah, we can take a look at it. Right. Will there be any hidden traps, like hidden spike traps, etc.? Well, we shall see. Okay, guys. Do you need to be rich to be mod? No, you don't. Hey, check and take it. There are talks. I'm always excited to have more people here. Always excited. So, I'm poor. I've been mod for 2 years now. Yeah. Can you make the wiring things more cheaper? Well, we have to think about that. They cannot be too cheap, because there needs to be value for those items. There needs to be value for them, so people can sell them, trade them, this kind of stuff. Like, because you need them as well, so they cannot be free. But other things will be freer or cheaper. For example, if we talk like some levers, switches, this kind of stuff, probably that you can get from random drops, or some might even be crossbreedable. Maybe not when the feature launches, but maybe later on, this kind of stuff. What about Steampunk Booster in the feature with wire circuit stuff? Yes, it's a possibility. Alright, guys, hey! I'm not sure, Nico Cabal, if you're here, or Nico, if you got unmuted. But if you're still here, sorry about that. Thanks for trying to help guys. You just got muted for 10 minutes. I'm gonna be, but huge shout out to Nico. And also, Starfire. Huge shout out to Starfire as well. Trying to help and put the Discord link into the chat, guys. Thank you so much for the help. Not today, Pat Luxington. I cannot. I need to take care of Nepe. Nepe just got a really big operation today, and that's why he's just sitting like or laying down there. He got he was put to sleep, not put down, but put to sleep, of course. I don't even know, anesthesia, you know. And then they removed 3 of his tooths, so he lost some teeth. And he's really down, so I gotta take care of him. That's why he's here today. So I'm probably gonna take him for a walk or carry him around outside and this kind of stuff. So probably gonna use my rest of my day to that. It's a good thing that in this live stream I can actually watch Nepe all the time. I watched him on the background as well. But you know, Nico is muted for 200 seconds, so it's fixed soon. Yeah. But huge shout out to Nico. But I will now end the live stream, guys. I'm ending the stream soon. Yes, I'm ending the stream soon. Joka, if you're interested on the wiring, take a look at the recording. There will be some huge, cool stuff about it. So, if you want to get a shout out, say something in the chat right now, and I will give you a shout out. And once again, huge shout out to Starfire1174 and Nico Capel that got muted because of MooPods. Thank you very much, because they tried to help the stream. Just the settings there. But yeah, say something in the chat if you want to get a shout out. Pat Alexis, thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much. And why was Nepe's tooth removed? Like they were in so bad shape, but yeah. Thank you so much very much for being here. Love Hearts, Daniel, Davidson, Pat Lexington, Kuko as well, Juzo, Tuor. Thank you so much, Felix, CO2, Joka. I was going to sponsor, but I'm gonna do another day. Sure, Joka. You can, yeah. I'm gonna be streaming next Tuesday the next time, and then next Thursday probably. Random useless letters, but definitely come to the sponsor chat when you do. Thank you so much, Alex. Thanks very much for being here. Sweet Pink as well. Blaze TV, John Conter, Minion, 3665, John Da Horse, Trina PW, Joakim Game. Check if you let people wire doors, then there will be a lot of scams. Maybe have an electric door. That like door. We've been thinking like creating visibility to the door so you could actually see when it's open, when it's closed. So we actually been thinking about that. Fortnite Creative, shout out to you. Quick Cookie Animation, Wellbo Pro Stars, thank you very much for being here. Miv Sky as well. Sweet Pink, if I didn't give you a shout out already. Epic Gaming, thank you so much. Ramadani, Noibat, PW, and everybody else. So, thank you everybody for being here. Toki Sky as well. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. This was a little bit different. We're just talking about and testing this stuff out from the upcoming update, the wiring. So, thank you so much, guys, for being here. My name is Jake, and of course, I'll see you in Pixel Worlds.